Hey yo, we're back. We've got more Dan Vasc, and this is his cover of the song The Sound of Silence, which was originally written and performed by Simon and Garfunkel in 1964, and then it had a resurgence. I want to say it was 2018 or maybe 2020, somewhere roughly in that time frame, that the heavy metal band Disturbed did their cover of the song. And given the fact that it was a heavy metal group versus what happened in the performance was incredible. There was definitely a bit of a heavy element to it. There's no doubt about that. But the lead singer, man, I can't remember his name, but it was stunning and it was beautiful. I really mean that. It was like shocking to me because I grew up as a late teens, early 20s listening to Disturb, always on my workout playlist, just jamming in the car, because they're a great heavy metal band, man. They really are. And so I wanted to hear some more Dan Vasc, and I was going through his videos, and I was thinking, man, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, we're gonna do that, because you guys have recommended the cover from Disturbed several times, and I was like, man, I wish I could relive that first experience with you guys, but unfortunately, it's too late. However, with Dan Vasc, we've seen him twice so far. To me, his vocals are absolutely incredible, especially when he unleashes hell with that voice, and it's powerful. It definitely has a metal element to it, but it's more. I wish I could use the proper term for this. It's more like real singing, but singing that also fits very well into heavy metal, but it's not like the growly, like screamy type of stuff. And so I'm curious to see what his take is on this song, because it can go two ways. It could be more traditional, like the Simon and Garfunkel, or it could be a bit of a rougher version, like we saw from Disturbed. With both beautiful. And so I don't know. I like this guy Dan Vasc. I like his energy. He seems like a cool dude. And I read that he's from Brazil. I thought he was Norwegian. I know that there's like like how could you possibly mix that up, So but I did. But I guess maybe it was just the genre of music and the long hair, and the accent. And primarily Brazilian accents. I just know them from watching the UFC, like mixed martial arts, listen to the fighters talk and the corners talk to him and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just thought I just kind of gave myself one of those. But anyway, let me stop talking here and let's go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street light.
Yeah, he's so far it's going well. This is I don't know, the same as I would say as both the Disturbed and the Simon and Garfunkel so far. Like their take on it, it's starting off kind of gently and soft, but I know as the song progresses, it does get a little bit more intense. And to be honest, that's what I'm most curious about from Dan. Is I don't know. I just want to see his take on it. I've most recently heard Disturbed do it, so I just got to see what happens here. All right, let's go, man.
Neath the halo of a street light, I turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people made island.
Hail, my
Man, yeah, that was really really good. I got goosebumps. I got the chills when he started to really let that voice go. That was awesome. Dan Vasc from Brazil. I hope I'm saying this right. Obrigado. I only know a little bit of Portuguese from from watching the UFC, so thank you for that. You know that takes a lot of guts to cover such a monumental song and to do it amazing justice. That was powerful, man. That was awesome. I I kept like when he started going off, I kept wanting to rewind it, but like I couldn't remember the song enough to like know like when the vocals end or like do they stop and then they go off again. Like I just couldn't remember, so I was like I'm not gonna interrupt this man. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. Like I said, checking out these like independent YouTubers that are up and coming. I want to know more about that world, and because I there has to be thousands of extremely talented people out there, and I definitely want to start exploring that more. So again, shout out to Dan Vasc, man. That was that was killer, man. You killed it. But I think that's it for me for the day, man. That's a great way to end it. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see you on the next one.